Golovkin has reneged. He has decided to go back into negotiations with Canelo Alvarez for a possible rematch. Look, this is the problem I have with that. I just got through. It makes me look bad because I was just giving this guy praise for holding his ground, for having the dignity, to having the integrity of not wanting this and for the reasons that he didn't want it. Now all of a sudden he loses the title. He just lost the title because the IBF stripped him because he didn't fight his mandatory. That was simple. He fought bullshit Vanes Martirosyan. Everybody knew what was going to happen in that fight. I don't know why that fight happened. You know, it was just another classic guy that you knew that wasn't going to beat Triple G. And he loses his title. We know this. But now he's willing to renegotiate. You know, I mean, the only way I can look at that is he looks at it like, okay, well, maybe if I lost my title, because I'm trying to pretend like him. I'm trying to understand his logical thinking in this. He's thinking like, well, I've lost my title from the IBF, so I guess I might as well go for the money since I lost the title. You know, but the money was the problem in the first place. So, you know, I guess he said, well, I can't unify the title being 36 years of age, you know, because he has to fight whoever wins the title to get the title. He has to go in back and fight them. So, you know, I guess he's looking at it like that. Like, you know, that's how he's thinking, I guess, if I had to pretend I was in the mind of Gennady Golovkin. But I don't think that's true. My opinion is, I've been saying it on this channel. If you guys that look at my videos, I've been saying it about Golovkin. Gennady Golovkin is ready to retire, and he wants a big payday before he gets out of the sport of boxing, okay? Before he fought last year, I'm going to say it again, his wife urged him to retire before the Canelo fight, before he got that draw, before he got that blemish. She wanted him to retire, you know? So that wouldn't even been a statement that got to the public if it wasn't something that he was considering. That would have been something they would have been talking about behind closed doors. So that definitely tells me that Gennady Golovkin at this point, you see he lost the title, so he's no closer to getting a unification bout with anyone, you know, because Billy Joe Saunders, he loses a belt, and then Billy Joe Saunders is, you know, I don't think that fight's going to happen, you know. So, yeah, you know, he's going for the payday. That's it. He's cashing out. He's going to retire. I mean, that's good for the sport of, it's not good for the sport of boxing because I'm disappointed in him. You know, the last thing you'd want to do is go back to Canelo, you know, because I figured he had more money, you know, but I guess if you're on your way out and if you do have the money and if he was adamant on stating to the public that he has you know, enough money in his career and he's made some good business decisions, you know, he doesn't need to fight Canelo anymore. But obviously that's wrong, you know. So that's the only other way I can think about it is, okay, well, he's on his way out and he wants to make that big payday, you know, because he missed it on May 5th anyway because of Canelo Alvarez. So that's the only thing that I can think of. That's the only thing that I can think of. So, you know, you take that for what it is. I don't think that really you have any other way you can talk about it, because Gennady Golovkin, you know, it's looking bad for him. You know, he lost the belt. You know, that's marketability. You know, and I guess he's trying to now backtrack and say, oh, well, wait, I'll take that or I'll renegotiate. You know, but he still doesn't want the 35. You know, the question is if he decided to take the 35%, that would be a very big disappointment. But if he ends up getting more than 40%, that's just a business move on his end. You know, but I am disappointed in him because I thought the integrity from him for the people, you know, to fight for his fans, he wouldn't need that fight because I believe that he never needed that fight to begin with. I don't think he never wanted to fight. He never should have fought Canelo Alvarez and negotiated with Canelo Alvarez to fight again. Because if he feel that he won, he knew, okay, something was wrong with these scorecards, so I shouldn't be fighting this guy again to put myself in harm's way of facing a loss this time. Because what if the fight's a little closer? Canelo Alvarez is going to win. You know what I mean? All he has to do is become competitive. So, yeah, it's a lot of reasons I'm pissed off about this. But it's bad. It's bad for boxing. It's bad for Golovkin because now it looks like he's desperate. And I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like the decision he made. But like I said in my earlier videos, man, we will tell what Golovkin's purpose is. And this is showing us what his purpose is. His purpose is for money. He's a businessman just like any other person, just like any other boxer. So if you're going to talk about everybody else, you got to talk about Golovkin too. He's no exception. In this channel, no one's safe. I get in your ass because if you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. If you're in the right, you're in the right. That's it. It's just being fair. It's called being unbiased. Gennady Golovkin was wrong for reneging on this, but again, I guess he had his reasons for it, and then we just talked about his reasons for it. You guys tell me what you think about it. I'm just disappointed myself, honestly, because he should move on, despite him losing the belt or not. Abel Sanchez, I heard an interview with Abel Sanchez, and you ask you ask for something, you're gonna get it, and that's what he got. So be careful what you wish for. Abel Sanchez was like, if you lose a belt, he loses a belt. I don't think at that time Abel Sanchez, envisioned that he would lose a belt or the IBF would make that decision to strip him, but maybe he did. Who knows? But hey, a lot of things you speak into existence, and that's what he did. So Golovkin loses a belt, he loses credibility and marketability from that belt stripping because everybody knows it. Now you have other champions at that weight class, and it's sad because he's being like other guys, avoiding fights. But only time will tell. But again, you guys tell me what you think of this. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and you guys been counterpunched. Peace.